Hello everyone, this is Ketish here. In this video, I will be going through the AQA Physics Paper 1 Higher Tier from 2024. This paper is 1 hour 45 minutes long and it has 10 questions and it's out of 100 marks. Question number 1 is on the topic of energy. Figure 1 shows a wind turbine. Wind turbines may generate electricity when the electricity is not needed. Two methods that can be used to store the energy from the wind turbine are heating water to a high temperature and method B, pumping water uphill into a reservoir. Which energy store increases when water is heated? That would be the thermal energy, or you could call it the internal energy as well, or even the kinetic energy of the water particles. So any three of these would be fine. Which energy store increases when water is pumped uphill into a reservoir? That would be the gravitational potential energy. Table 1 shows information about the two methods of storing energy. Method A, increasing water temperature by 80 degrees. Energy stored per 100 kilogram of water in kilojoules is 33,600. Percentage of stored energy wasted is 40%. Installation, it can be anywhere. Pumping water uphill to a height of 500 meters. Energy stored is 490 kilojoules. Percentage wasted is 25%, which is less. Installation is limited because it has to be high in mountains. Compare the advantages and disadvantages of the two methods of storing energy. So method A, large amount of energy can be stored. That's 33,600. That's nearly 33,120 kilojoules more than pumping water uphill. Percentage wasted energy is more compared to pumping water. It's 40%, so only 60% of that 33,600 is useful energy, but installation is anywhere. The advantage is it wastes less energy. Disadvantage is limited installation places and less energy is stored. So here's the model answer for both these. Method A, heated water needs insulating to maintain high temperature. Energy stored by heating water is much greater per kilogram, 100 kilogram. Useful energy from heating water equals 20,160. That's 60% of the 33,600. Wasted energy per kilogram is 13,440 kilojoules. Efficiency is just 60%. Method B, location needed, suitable location needed to pump water uphill. Pumping water efficiency is higher. Useful energy from pumping 100 kilogram of water equals 367.5 kilojoules. The wasted energy is 122.5 kilojoules. Efficiency is 75%. Now you're not evaluating it, so you don't have to actually say which is better. Decreasing the amount of carbon dioxide released by different activities will help slow down climate change. Transport and generating electricity are the two activities that release the largest amount of carbon dioxide in the UK in 2018. Explain one change that would reduce the amount of carbon dioxide released by each activity. Now, transport, if we don't use fossil fuels such as petrol, diesel, and gas, we could reduce the amount of carbon dioxide released. Instead, we could use electric cars. Doesn't completely take it off, but it will reduce the amount of CO2. Hydrogen fuel cars still in production. We could use public transport or use a bicycle or walk. Any of those will be fine. For generating electricity, instead of using fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and gas to generate electricity, we could use the renewable energy resources to generate electricity. So that there's no CO2 released, or we could use nuclear as well. Or instead, the third option is don't use electrical appliances when not needed to reduce the amount of the demand for electricity generated using coal, oil, or gas, or using fossil fuels. That brings us to the end of question number 1, and I will see you in question number 2.